Hi, boys and girls. I got a great book. It's called Strega Nona. Strega Nona meets her match. This is written and illustrated by Tomie dePaola. He is one of my favorites. Is he one of your favorites too? He does wonderful stories. Let's see who's with us today. Sam and Henry, hi. Samantha and Benny, Zara and Oliver and Iris. Zara, I hear you have some little friends watching too, Reese and Danny. Hi, Reese. Hi, Danny. Hi, Miss Shirley. I'm so glad you all are joining us. That's so exciting. Yay. Hannah and Noah, hi there. Kayla and little ones. Matea, Madeline, Zachary, Aria, and Colin. Ben and Lillian. And reading teacher Ron. Is everybody here? Ready for a great story? I hope so. Look what Mimi put on. I put on this apron I got when I was in Italy. This story takes place in Italy, in a little town in Italy. And Strega Nona is wearing her apron, so I thought I'd wear my apron. Okay, let's get started with a good story. Strega Nona meets her match. Do you know what that means, meets her match? Well, meet someone who's like equal to her. Okay, nothing much happened in the little town in Calabria where Strega Nona lived, and Mimi and Pop-Up were there in Italy. At least nothing had happened since Big Anthony had left Strega Nona's magic pasta pot alone. There's Big Anthony. He's standing there. He's holding a basket. I think Big Anthony's going to be an important part of this story, don't you? Then one day a letter arrived for Strega Nona. It was from Strega Amelia, who lived on the other side of the mountain. Now there's going to be some words in Italian. I'll say them the best I can. Cara Strega Nona, the letter read, I would like to pay you a visit. Would next week be convenient? Please let me know. Amor I baci. Loving kisses. Strega Amelia. Oh my, Strega Nona sat right down and wrote a letter telling Strega Amelia to come as soon as possible. Big Anthony and Bambolona helped Strega Nona get the house ready. They swept and polished and shook out the sheets. What do you do to get ready before you have company? Do you sweep? Go ahead, I'll wait. Tell someone next to you, what do you do when you get ready for company? Right, you clean up your room, okay. I have so few visitors to stay, my children, Strega Nona told them. It will be wonderful to have company. And Big Anthony, please try to behave and pay attention while Strega Amelia is here. You think he will? Ah, si, Strega Nona, Big Anthony answered. I'll be so good you won't recognize me. I'll believe that when I see it, Bambolona whispered to Strega Nona. So here she is whispering that. Shh, now be nice, Bambolona, Strega Nona whispered back. And look, they have all their supplies up on a shelf. Mimi brought some supplies over. I brought over an old-fashioned rolling pin. And I brought over my grandmother's old-fashioned bowl. I love that bowl. And they have their pottery up on their shelf. Chia, Cara, Strega Amelia called as she reached the top of the hill. Ah, my dear friend, Strega Nona said. Avanti, avanti. Come in, come in. And here she is coming to the house. And Mimi brought a little house to look like the house that she's coming to. The two Stregas sat right down, put their heads together, and talked and laughed and gossiped until Bambolona came and stood in the doorway. Ah, now, dear Amelia, Strega Nona said, Bambolona has made a wonderful supper for us. Mange, eat. So here they're getting ready to eat their supper. What do you like to eat for supper? Or do you call it dinner? Either way, that's fine. Look at this great artwork. The next morning, Strega Nona was busy helping the townspeople who came to her to cure their headaches, to find husbands, and to get rid of warts. Wow, that's a lot of things Strega Nona does for the townspeople, isn't it? Strega Amelia watched. Goodness, she said to Big Anthony, Strega Nona has un buon numero de client, a great many customers. Is it always this way? Oh, see, Big Anthony answered. Sometimes it's even busier than this. Pour l'amour de Dio, for goodness sake, Strega Amelia exclaimed. I see she still uses the old-fashioned ways. I see she uses the old-fashioned ways, too. I'll have to think about this. Uh-oh. What is she thinking? What is she up to? What do you think she's gonna do? Does she have an idea? Let's find out. The next day, Strega Amelia went home. Arrivederci, Strega Nona. Goodbye, Bambaluna. Goodbye, Big Anthony, Strega Amelia called as she went down the hill. Adios, Strega Amelia. Farewell, the three called back. And there she is. Bye-bye. She's leaving. She's going away. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out. A week later, when Big Anthony was feeding the goat, he looked out over the hillside and saw several carts coming into town. Babylona, he called, come and look. What's going on? Why, it looks like it is, Babylona said. It's Strega Amelia. What's she up to? Let's ask Strega Nona, Big Anthony said. No, let's go down and find out, Babylona said, and they crept down the hill to see for themselves. I wonder what they're going to find out. What is she doing? They were back in no time. That means really, really quickly. Strega Nona, Babylona and Big Anthony called, all out of breath. What is it, my children? Strega Nona asked. You'll never guess. Read this. Babylona handed Strega Nona a handbill. She handed her a sign. What do you think the sign said? Opening tomorrow. Strega Amelia's helpful services. Husbands found for young ladies. Headaches cured. Warts removed. Other remedies. Latest scientific equipment. Free sweets and coffee with every visit. Wow. Look what she's setting up. Well, Strega Nona said, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Do you think there's anything to worry about? Is she going to give her competition? Let's see. But Strega Nona was wrong. Look at all those people. One by one, townspeople started to go to Strega Amelia. Everyone got dulce, sweets, and cappuccino for paying a visit. And indeed, she had the latest scientific equipment, strange-looking machines that did all kinds of things. The lines of people grew longer and longer. Strega Nona had met her match. Oh my gosh. Do you think Strega Nona's going to be upset? Finally, one morning, not a single person came to Strega Nona's house. And it was that way for days and days. Poor Strega Nona. After 3 weeks, Strega Nona called in Babylona and Big Anthony. My children, I must talk with you. Mia Bursa, my purse, it's empty. I won't be able to pay you anymore. I'm afraid there is no work here. You must go down to town and see what you can find. And Strega Nona went back into her little house. Oh, she wants them to go into town to get a job because she can't pay them anymore. What do you think's gonna happen? Whisper to someone next to you. I'll wait. Go ahead, tell them your prediction. Okay, I heard somebody say she thinks they're going to solve the problem. Let's find out. The next morning, Babylona was there as usual. My papa can use some help in the bakery, Strega Nona, so I'll be all right, and I'll be able to come by in a few days. I'll come by a few days a week to help you too. Ah, my sweet Babylona, you are so good, Strega Nona told her, but what about our big Anthony? Here he comes now, Babylona said. Oh, Strega Nona, Babylona, you'll never guess. I have a new job. Anthony shouted out, all smiles. What do you think his new job is? You don't have to sound so happy about it, Babylona scowled. Now, Strega Nona said, tell us, Big Anthony, what is it? I'm going to work for Strega Amelia, Big Anthony exclaimed. You're what? Babylona screamed. Stop, yelled Big Anthony. Yes, Babylona, stop, Strega Nona said. I think that is wonderful. Big Anthony, when do you start? Oh, look at Big Anthony. Was that nice of Strega Nona to say it was wonderful? Sure, that was very kind. Today, Strega Nona, I have to run there right now. Wish me luck, Big Anthony said as he turned and ran down the hill. Bueno fortuno, good luck, Strega Nona called after him. How could he, the big ungrateful traitor, Babylona fumed. Is he being a traitor? What do you think? Let's find out. Oh, Big Anthony, you are such a help to me, Strega Amelia exclaimed, as Big Anthony followed her around doing exactly what he was told. He polished the husband and wife machine. He filled up the wart cream jars. He stirred the hair restorer in the big pot on the stove. So he stirred it up with a spoon. Well, Big Anthony, business is booming. Do you know what that means, boys and girls? Business is booming? Yeah, it means there's a lot of business. Strega Amelia remarked one morning, I had a feeling that people would like the modern ways, especially my headache machine. And now that you have been here a few weeks, I'm going to leave you in charge for a few days while I go over the mountain to get the rest of my equipment. Now sit down and listen carefully while I explain how to run everything. You think he's going to listen? You think he's going to understand? Let's find out. Big Anthony smiled. He was in charge. He looks so happy, doesn't he? The first day he ran the husband and wife machine backwards. So that was like, it was like a clock he had, and he ran it backwards. That's not good. The second day, he confused the wart cream with the hair restorer. Uh-oh, that's not good. People don't want to have hair growing on their nose, do they? That's where he had a wart and he wanted to have it removed. A wart is kind of like a little bump, like a little pimple. Things weren't going too well. On the third day, the mayor arrived. Buongiorno, Signor Mayor, Big Anthony said. What can I do for you? Oh, Big Anthony, the mayor groaned. I have a terrible headache. Strega Amelia's machine is a wonder. Strap me in. You think he's going to fix his headache? Big Anthony settled the mayor in the headache machine and picked up the diagram that showed how to work it. He looked at the diagram. It was very complicated. And it was upside down. Oh no. Do you think it's going to fix his headache? Let's see. The next morning, all the townspeople were back at Strega Nona's. The mayor was the first in line. Why did they all go back? Right, because it wasn't working with Big Anthony. Bambolina, Strega Nona said, run down and get Big Anthony. We need him. Oh, she looks happy, doesn't she? When the carts came over the mountains with Strega Amelia in front, the townspeople were waiting at the town gate. I'm sorry, the mayor told Strega Amelia, but we all agree that we prefer the old ways. Our own Strega Nona is enough for us. We hope you have no hard feelings. Was that nice the way he explained it? Yeah, that was very nice. Arrivederci, Strega Amelia, Strega Nona said. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Arrivederci, Strega Nona, Strega Amelia said. I must admit I am surprised. Everything was going so well. And as for your Big Anthony, I know you've had trouble with him, but I must tell you, I couldn't have done it without him. He was such a big help. He certainly was, Strega Nona said with a smile. The end. Did you like that story? What did she mean when she said he certainly was a big help? Right. She thought he was a big help. She didn't realize when she left him in charge and she went into town that he was going to make so many mistakes and do everything backwards. So the mayor said the town people like the old-fashioned way. So sometimes old-fashioned ways work out the best, huh? So what can you do for me today? Can you draw me a picture? Can you draw a picture with an apron? Or can you wear an apron and do some cooking in your kitchen? Get out some pots and pans and ask Mom and Dad, what can you help them to make? Get out a rolling pin and a big bowl and start stirring something up. Make something yummy. Mix it up and see what you can come up with. So draw me some pictures in Italy of the old-fashioned ways. And if you can, draw a picture of Strega Nona. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. And of course, I love it when you write some sentences or a story to go with it. This was a great story. I'll look forward to our next story together. Thanks for joining me. Love you. Love Mimi. Bye.